What up, racers? Second race of the year for the RC Pro-Am division. Here are your starters. Only change is for Top Gun Racing. Number 55, Robinson, is a rookie joining the league for his first race. We are heading to Belgium. Last week we did Argentina. There are going to be 20 cars in this race. Number of laps, we are going to do 15. There will be one lap qualifying. Let's get this show on the road. So again, second race of the year. This is your qualifying lap, and as most of you know, this qualifier is everyone's qualifying superimposed over one another in order to save us some time. Instead of watching 20 different qualifiers, we are just going to watch one superimposed qualification race. And Letterman and company are out in front. Let's see who's going to take this qualifying pole position as we come down the stretch. And Perez jumps out to the lead, it looks like. Now comes Cargo. Tough to see on the super impositions here, but we shall see. And it looks like it is going to be Cargo, Jenkins, Perez, and last week's winner, Ethan Letterman Jr., finishing in fourth. So, Cargo, congratulations on your winning lap. So, here we go. Second race of the year in Belgium. Pretty cool racetrack. It is a longer track, so this will be a little bit longer than the previous race. That's why we knocked it down to 15 laps instead of 20. Jenkins in the 48 car for Rainbow Warriors jumps out to the lead here. Nice driving by Jenkins, taking over Cargo. Cargo drops to second in the number 6 Invisible Elephant car. Jenkins looking good here. Ethan Letterman Jr., again last week's winner, now in third. Bubba Tree in the 21 car in fourth. Both Invisible Elephant guys to a big lead here. Rainbow Warriors in third with Jenkins. But Aviard for Hot Wheels Racing in the 23 car has taken over third place. Let's take a look into some of these battles. Sometimes we zoom in to get a better look. Here's the Aviard Jenkins battle up with the Letterman and Cargo. Going back a little bit, we got number 44 Joshua battling number 21 Tree for 5th and 6th place here. Nice little battle going on. There's the number 1 car, Ganache, with the super rookie Robinson, number 55, making a nice move here, moving up into 7th place in the purple Top Gun car. Nice turn there. Ganache takes him on the inside. Nice move again there by Algabo Racing. Let's take a look at your leader. We got a new leader, Hot Wheels Racing. Leighton Aviard, number 23, looking good here. Zoom out a little bit and look at the rest of this field. So we're on lap 3 of 15, sorry. Aviard and Letterman Jr. Now Letterman Jr. takes the lead here down on the straightaway. Joshua's moved up into 4th. Cargo has dropped into 5th. Ganache moving into 5th now. Here's Tony making a nice boost down the straightaway, trying to take over Gunner Motors' number 9 car Perez, and just couldn't do it on that corner. But does take him on the straightaway. Nice move there by the 99 car. Here's the 52 car, pink car, Bacon for Team Hoonigan. Not too terribly far off the lead, still within striking distance. Aviard still has the lead in this race, passing his teammate now, Seb Vett, who has dropped into 19th place. Aviard looks hot, but guess what? Went too hard around that corner. Lost some valuable time, allowed Letterman here to catch up just a little bit. Letterman's going to head off into, a number of guys are heading off into the pit. Joshua, Seb, Bartkus, and Bainesy all went into pit. Perez going wide there, allowing Tony to catch up. Number 99 car looks good today here, currently in 6th place. Bacon has moved up into 7th. Letterman has dropped all the way down to 13th. Let's take a look at now he's down to 16th. But he's got some hot tires on him and a new damage bar. For those who are just tuning in, that green bar above the car is a damage bar. Damage occurs when you run into other cars or run into the walls, and that affects your car's stability and handling. And at the top right of the screen, you've got your tire bar. So as the tires wear down on these hard turns, the tire bar slowly drops. And both the damage bar and the tire bar usually are defining when people need to pit. Let's take a look at the leaders here. Now we've got the number 21 car in Tree. Bubba Tree now has the lead. Tree has a 2.5 second lead right here for BS Racing, looking good. And like I said, this is going to be a longer race. So Tree's going to hit the pit here. Get some new tire life on him. As you can see in his tires up at the top right, it was pretty low. And that allows Ganache in the 1 car, Cyan 1 car for Algabo Racing, to now move into the lead. We've had a number of leaders in this race so far. We're on lap number 8. Most of the field has pit already, except for Ganache. Ganache, Bacon, and Romeo have all yet to pit, and all of them look to be needing a pit here soon. I will tell you, Letterman looks really good here. He's moved all the way up into 4th after that pit. Has a full damage bar, looking pretty decent on his tires. Ganache and Bacon, who were in the lead here, are going to pit. Romeo now has sole possession of 1st place with a pretty hefty lead here. But I can tell you from his tire bar up there in the top right, he's going to have to pit. There's no way he's going to make the end of this race on those tires. At least I don't think. He's yet to pit, but he's been driving very, very well. So Letterman is way back. About 5 seconds back of the leader, which is pretty significant. But again, Romeo is looking pretty dangerous on these tires now. So he's going to go ahead and pit, which is going to allow Letterman to take the lead, with Avier now battling on his tail. Zoom in and look at this battle here on these turns. Nice turns by both of them. Avier inches in front. 23 car looking hot today for Hot Wheels Racing. Seb Vet is now pitted twice, so as Bartkus, both of them have moved to the end of the field. But look at Avier, man. Avier just pulling away right now, looking really good on these turns. Looking pretty decent on the tires. If you drive effectively, might be able to get through the rest of this race. We shall see. Let's look a little bit more at the field. Widen everything up here. Perez is looking good here. Battling everybody. Trying to get around some of the lapped folks here. Causing him a little bit of a problem. And he moves around Joshua to take 4th place. Coming up on Bartkus and Tree. Bartkus is in 18th and Tree has already been lapped by the leaders. Nice move there by Perez to move into third. His rival, Perez's rival, let's see where Cabral is. Cabral is sitting in 13th right now. Let's take a look at Cabral. There's Cabral. Got halfway through his tires. He may end up having to pit. Quiet Racing having a tough race here. Cabral and Reynolds in 11th and 13th. Wilson in 14th, Barry 15th. Seb Bet and Bainsey in the 19-20 spot. We are on lap 11. Leighton Aviard and Letterman still battling it now for first. Again, it's going to be close to see how these tires react. Both Letterman and Aviard both have mid-level tires. Should be able to get them through the race. Perez is now battling back into third over Bubba Tree. Nice run here. Gunnar Motorsport having a nice showing here. Finley, also of Gunnar Motorsport, has been lapped. He sits in 17th. Moving around here trying to block Tree a little bit from his partner. Aviard's gap is still 2 seconds. Just coasting along here on lap 13. This race is coming to a conclusion. Again, longer race. Normally these races are about 7 minutes. But to be fair, I didn't plan this one out as well. Should have gone with about 10 laps. Letterman now in second. Perez battling Tree for third. Ganache has had a great car all day. Looking good on the tires. He's going to be able to finish this. Bainsey providing a little bit of problem there, but he gets around him. And now Ganache clears a couple of guys, laps a couple of guys down here on the straightaway. Aviard, Letterman, Tree, Perez right now. Letterman has closed the gap a little bit, less than a second behind. Lap 14. Letterman really had a nice turn right there, closed the gap a little bit more on Aviard. Aviard goes way wide. Bartkus with a nice turn on that. Now down the stretch, we've got Letterman takes the lead here on the last lap for Invisible Elephant Racing. Aviard's getting bumped around a little bit by this lap traffic. Let's see if Aviard, this is a race for Aviard and Letterman. One of these, oh, and Aviard goes way wide, gets pushed aside a little bit by Bartkus, which is allowing Letterman to really pull away here. And it looks like Letterman, barring an accident or anything, he is going to take this checkered flag. But he goes way wide on that one too. But so does Aviard. And Letterman's going to win this quite handily, even with going wide there. Letterman's going to take the checkered flag. Aviard's going to hit second, and Bubba Tree is going to have third, unless Ganache catches him on the straightaway, which isn't going to happen. So there you go. There's your podium. Tree, nice finish by Ganache. You got Bacon coming in. Perez fell apart a little bit late in that race. Romeo picks up 9th. Reynolds moved up a spot. It's going to take 10th. Followed by Barry, Tony, and Cargo. So good race, guys. Ethan Letterman from Invisible Elephant picks up the dub. Aviard and Tree with podium finishes. Nice races for both of those guys, both Hot Wheels Racing as well as BS Racing. You got Ganache, Bacon, Perez, Jenkins, the super rookie Robinson's first race. Congratulations for Top Gun Racing. And here's the rest of your field. All in all, pretty good race, though I will admit Letterman and Aviard really crushed the field on this one. Tree was almost 11 seconds behind, picking up the second podium finish. So definitely Letterman and Aviard had the hot cars today. Tune in next week. We'll get these updated sometime over the next couple of days, and we'll get another race on the grid. See you later, racers.